Hello again, ladies and gentlemen. Saka here with my first campaign of Hearts of Iron 4. There was a suggestion, a comment on my last video to do a fascist Iraq, which, you know, I have some experience with Iraq. It might not be bad, so we are going to go to new game. We are going to start in 36. We are going to select another country, head out here to the Persian Gulf, Iraq. Now, Iraq is 80% monarchy and 20% fascist already, so it won't take long to spur that forward. What we are going to do is go regular difficulty, Iron Man mode, and we're not going to focus the AI historically. We want to be surprised, so let's kick it off. Let's call Iron Man Iraq 1, save and play. We will try to make these episodes about 20 minutes or so, but I'll just keep going until the autosave kicks in. Alright, let's roll up a country. This is... Alright, so we are paused. It is noon, January 1936. Let's take a look at our army first. We have two divisions. We have a basic infantry and a mountain here. Let's go ahead and get them into an army. Assign a leader. Now we have no leader. As Iraq, our proud military tradition says, we don't have a general. So we are going to roll a new commander for free. And we get General Fouad Ibn Ishaq, which is good for us. These troops are halfway to experienced. Let's take a look at our logistics. Alright, so we don't have any extra infantry equipment. We have convoys going out. Oh, goody. Let's deal with the pop-ups first. Let's go with our research. We only have 2 research slots available. And it seems like we need our production efficiency up. And because we have how many factories? 2 civilian factories and 1 military factory. We are going to need to improve our construction speed a bit. Alright, so we have free civilian factories. What kind of economy do we have here? We have export focus, which decreases our research time, increases our construction speed and our factory output, which is good. However, we are in a civilian economy, which is hurting. You know, it's that negative 30%. So we're at a net loss as far as our production is concerned. What we would like to do, I want to split between civilian and military factories. We can't build anything out here yet. Let's build a civilian factory there and then get some military factories going there. So that will occupy our civilian factories. We have no national focus, so this is, from what I can tell, a generic focus tree. Certainly not the specialized approach, but looks like we can go nationalism focus here. Okay. So our political power is 120%. We can get bonus for industry. Now we don't have a navy to worry about, so we don't have to worry about a navy effort. Land doctrines. I don't think we're going to war anytime soon. Let's focus on our political effort and start that branch. No divisions in basic training. We only have 37,000 troops available to us. Let's look at our infantry brigade. We can add support artillery. However, do we even know what artillery is? I do not know. Let's take a look at our research. So we have basic weapons 1. Yeah, we don't even know what support equipment is. So we need to get this support equipment research as fast as possible. Since manpower is so low, probably a field hospital. Okay, so we need to get motorized, then a field hospital. Tanks, we don't even know what a tank is. Artillery, we have basic artillery 1. Land doctrines are good. Navy, we don't even have a navy. I don't even think we have a port. Let me see. Production, yeah. We have 0 naval dockyards, so we can't build any ships anyway. So those kind of focuses wouldn't be in our best interest. Air, we have basic close air support. Okay. We should have picked this one, I believe. Since we didn't get started, don't worry about that efficiency cap. Let's, for now, take the research speed. Replace that one. Good on you. We have 5 convoys that we're not using. We're making 3 infantry equipment a week. We don't have any steel coming in. But because I don't think we're going to be training anybody anytime soon, we can keep that up. Insufficient resources. We have surplus oil. We need 2 steel to construct our infantry weapons. Unfortunately, that would mean giving up a factory. So once we get this civilian factory built in Mosul, we'll trade for our infantry equipment and get that built up. All right. I think we're ready to go. We'll go speed 4 to start the game off. Let's just give you an order so you're not mad. We'll garrison up Baghdad. You're good. Strategically deploying. Once we get up enough political power, we can adjust our focus. Our fascist demagogue. Fascism on the rise. Rashid Ali Al-Gayani. Gailani. Yep, he's our guy to get this fascism up. We would like to befriend, because of where our focus, fascism. We'll have Italy here. We'll have the German Reich hopefully pushing this way so we can get some close neighbors. Short-term plans, I'm looking at Saudi Arabia as a potential target. They have no guarantees, no allies, and only 3 divisions of troops. So once we can get a few troops going, that will be good. Iran would be a little bit more difficult, I believe. A lot more land to cover, but once again, they don't have any allies. France is chilling right here. United Kingdom is chilling right here. How is Turkey? So no guarantees or any such diplomacy there, but they have a very stout army. Once we turn fascist, it might be in our best interest to sway Turkey that way. Have them join the Axis as well. That way we sort of have a buffer between the Soviet Union. Because if we join the fascists, the Axis, and Hitler goes to war with the Soviet Union, they're going to be right here on our doorstep, and it won't take them long to bowl through. We are such at a disadvantage here. Get that political power. When is our factory going to be done? In a year and a half, our first civilian factory is going to be done. Slow going for Iraq for sure. We need 693 infantry equipment. Make them at 3 a week. And this is the trade. Do I want to give up a civilian factory to give them the resources they need to make more at the cost of production time to complete the factory? Possibly. Let's do it for now. And we want to trade with a neighbor. Let's make sure. Let's see, we need 2 steel. But Turkey only has 5. I guess we'll make nice with the United Kingdom for now. We'll trade for 8 steel. That's going to give us a surplus of 6, unfortunately. We're sort of wasting that steel production. June of 38. So it increased it by 6 months or so on building that civilian factory. But, however, we are making 5 infantry equipment a day. So about 100 days, you know, let's say August, September, we'll have enough infantry equipment, and then we can sort of turn off the export, just make them at a lowered pace so we can get that factory built. So the remilitarization of the Rhineland, we have our political effort ready to go. We can modify our government. So the first step is to put in our fascist demagogue. Fascism on the rise increases the chance of internal support for a coup. Popular support. So the young generation, I don't want to gauge a civil war with myself. Let's see, the younger generation will take up the torch. We have no national focus. We'll move on down the line with a collectivist focus. Okay. And daily democratic support. And there's the daily fascism support. So we can make our way down this branch to improve that fascism support. The golden square. And that popularity is going up, which is good for us. How's our infantry equipment doing? We still need 560. This is rough going, man. How's our research going? All right, we're going to increase our research time here in a week, which is good for us. I know we don't have any divisions in basic training. Can't do anything about that because they wouldn't even have the necessary supply to even make that happen. All right, research is found. We have that slot available. We can go another research time, which I think would be good for us since we only have 2 slots as of now. We need all the help we can get to speed that up. Once construction is done, what I would like to do, really the only resource we have is oil. So we don't need synthetics, that's for sure. Let's take a look at the supply map mode, or the resource map mode, I mean. Yeah, we have 22 oil in Baghdad, 10 oil in Mosul. Okay. So if we could take Saudi Arabia, Yemen, and Oman, that would be another 6 oil for us. Looks like this place, aside from Turkey, is very oil rich but deprived of everything else. Autosave there. There's our trade. Diplomacy we don't care about as of now. Still 2 months away from construction. Once we have our surplus of weaponry, I think we can do some basic training and get them, because we don't have a whole lot of troops to spare, so we want them to be very good at combat. So training them would be good. Then once we, well, or do we want to start saving up for a 3rd division? I think that a 3rd division would work well, especially once we can change our conscription law. We can go to limited. Let's see, training time. We can go extensive. I don't want to go high enough that we are hurting our production speed. Yeah, and it wouldn't make any sense to go to a disarmed nation. Why in the world would you do that? So increase training time. Yeah. We have our collective ethos researched. Let's make our way down to the nationalism focus, which will increase our fascism support. And then in 70 days, once we get that research, that will really start kicking up the wheels of fascism, the golden square. We're almost reinforced, only 229 short. So 40 days we'll have enough infantry equipment to give everyone, which is good. Yeah, these guys didn't even start well armed. So they were short equipment already. What I would like to do is get some army experience so I can change up these division templates. Speaking of which, what we can do... So our infantry has 36 soft attack. Can I do this? Shift click and... Nope. I can just go back and forth. So higher breakthrough on the infantry. Mountains take longer and more infantry equipment. They have better organization, however, and fewer hit points, though. Quicker recovery rate, same supply usage. To 12 combat width. I think it would just make sense to upgrade this guy as a mountaineer, because, you know, this basic infantry unit doesn't have good terrain that works in its favor, but the mountaineers use hills and mountains to their advantage. An increase of movement. Whoop, Spanish Civil War is kicking off. An increase in their movement speed, their attack and defense while they're in mountains and hills, and certainly mountains, desert, mountain, hills, mountain. I think it would make sense to do such things as these. Let's change this infantry. How would we do such things as these? I know it's infantry. Can we... Oh, change the template. Alright, we need just 27. We won't gain any manpower. But now you're infantry, or mountain division. Alright, construction is ready, and we can modify our government. Let's see, our Prince of Terror, we don't need. Let's see, civilian and military political power gain and ideology. That would be good for us to gain more political power, so let's get that backstabber in there. We also have a research available. We're ahead of time there. Now I think would be a good idea to research the basic machine tools and get our dispersed industry going. Or even concentrated industry. I don't think we're going to be bombed over here, so concentrated would probably be better. How are our divisions doing? We're going to be short for 40 days. That's fine. We're not going to war with anyone in 40 days. We need 200 infantry equipment. They are reinforcing. That is good. I would like to get this production cap going higher for sure. Okay. Let me check to make sure that autosave was just here. Yep. 17 July. So that is going to do it for me in this first episode, ladies and gentlemen. We're getting Fascist Iraq ready to go. They're at 26% fascist. Hopefully we'll get an invite to the party, the fascist party of Germany and Italy, and we'll be able to sweep up Saudi Arabia, Oman, Yemen, get some more land, and all that good stuff. But until then, this has been Saka. Like, share, and subscribe if you are so bold, and I will see you in the next Hearts of Iron 4 video. Take care.